we on?
We are good. My acrylics have taken on a slightly different turn tonight. I've done a lot more realistic color than normal, opaque color, more than usual. Stuff happens, you know. Okay, but I think I'm going to have some real fun with the oil glazes here tonight. At the moment, I've got Indian yellow and oxide red.
Yeah, you know, I had a busy week. I was too.
And I have a card somewhere. I did this all over the country. Oh, it's a short drive. Yeah. Well, she went to contemporary. I faded it. Oh, no kidding. So tell her the guy that painted Easter. I did it a couple times. Really? Yeah, I would, but yeah. Quite all right. Thank you.
My arms around you. I know I have waited. That I have found you.
Are we next?
You
I got a picture of the two of us.
Deal. I do, yeah. I charge them on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I said one thing. Yeah. See, when prices go up, you used to
I
see that? So not too many minutes. I often feel like the point at which my painting changes from an illustration to a real painting, to a work of art, is with that oil glaze layer. It doesn't look very good on my viewfinder, but it looks good in person. Okay, next layer is typically, yeah, dark details in oil.
Looks like Bob Ross videos.
All good.
This is totally Bob Ross. You gotta get an afro. I think you already got like the goatee down. Sandra, can we like put our faces in front of it for like 1 second? Did you see it? Lane. What? Was I in it?
A lot of handsome kids around here. Young men and women.
Wait, is this on live YouTube?
Yeah, still am.
Oh wow. Oh, hello people.
Follow my Instagram.
Wait, how many people follow me at? I'm just kidding. How many people?
One.
See if when we are now.
Pick one.
So we're both single. He was single. So we went on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need your attention for just a moment, please. We need Billy, we need both dads, and we need Ron to make their way on over here to the cake table, if you will, this time, please. One more time, we need Billy, we need both dads, and we need Ron to make their way on over here to the cake table.
How are they doing on their house?
Okay, so we have your attention.
Okay.
Look out. Look out. No, I'm really honored and happy tonight. A great evening, and you know, as I think back about Sarkanda and the many years that I saw her grow up. I mean, I still think of her as that little cheerleader in Bowmore Elementary School, and running around, and then she grew up and started climbing out the windows of the house and, a little mischievous, and then she went on to UNC Charlotte, and there's some sorority stories that I hear we're going to hear in a few minutes that we'll let you guys talk about. But more importantly, I remember as you know, a beautiful daughter who became a wonderful mother, and gave us 2 fantastic grandkids. And now she's met her Prince Charming and Brent. And Brent, we can't say how happy we are to welcome you in the family. Carly, Brendan, and Cannon, hey, we cherish those
still
family
there?
meetings, and we cherish everybody being together.
Next
Uh,
is
we appreciate you and
translucent
and love
layer.
you and look forward
the fuzz layer,
to
the glow
many,
layer.
many years together. A lot of fun times we're going to have. So I'll just say cheers, happy wedding. Sorry,
Well, I feel like I've been talking too much tonight anyway, but it doesn't stop. So anybody that's standing up probably have to sit down. We'll be here for a while. Like talking about Brent has been just the love of our life. We kind of went into the same business together, and he came to me one day and he goes, "Dad, I think I want to sell trucks." I mean, I had done it for a few years, and it was just tough business. He said, "No, Dad, I really think I want to do that." And now to be in upper management of Volvo, I just couldn't be prouder. I just am like, he knew what he wanted, and when he does, he goes for it. And he met his princess, and he went for it. Congratulations. You did good. So proud of you two. You've got a wonderful family, as Billy's mentioned. That's what it's all about. You know, and you have the opportunity now to take all those beautiful talents and skills that you have. You're going to continue to raise a wonderful blended family. Awesome. I'll let your sister tell everybody else about all the stories and all that fun stuff. And we'll save the roast for later. But it's been so fun to be here and to meet all of your people. So I've gone around and visited with your friends. Oh man, do they love you. That's just an honor. It's an honor to hear that. Both of you are beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. I got the call this afternoon about 30 minutes before we were heading out, so I wrote a few lines down, so hope you guys don't mind. A toast to the bride and groom, to the honorable couple of the night, please raise your glasses to make this right. Sarkanda, we've watched you mature from the girl on the water skis, right? To the lady that now says, "I'll take a Pinot Grigio, please." From the high school uniforms and cheers you've grown to the beautiful lady we now all know. Now Brent, you hail from Volvo, although Swedish, I think not. But Brent, don't fret. Like Sarkanda, we love you a lot. We've had many laughs from Nashville to the South Carolina coast, right? And now we bring more with a sweating toast. So I close in saying that there's no doubt that God has put you both on this forever route. Raise your glasses high. Cheers to the bride and groom. Anybody else want to say a few words? Be nice.
Promise I will. My mommy is really nice. My mom is now at a very happy place, and it's really happy to see that. And I was really scared when Mom started dating people, and she taught me that it was gonna be for the best, and it was all gonna be okay. So thank you, Brent, for making my mom happy.
a mic and an audience, really? You think I was going to pass that up? No way. No way. Yeah, it does. First of all, Xander, that was touching. Thank you for saying that. That was very kind. I'll tell you a quick story about him here in a minute. It says no. I've got the mic. We are very blessed. I can't tell you what a wonderful evening this has been, and to have all of our close friends and family here with us to share this moment, it means a lot to both of us. I know that. And some kind words have been spoken, and we appreciate all that and the love and support. But it's also another special night for someone, a very good friend of mine. Lynn Murphy, go ahead and stand up, please. Lynn Murphy.
He's 103.
He turned 35 today. Can we sing him a happy birthday song? Would that be okay? Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Lynn and I started off with a business relationship, and now he's one of my closest personal friends. And, you being here means a lot, so thank you, especially on your birthday. Hey, I threw you one hell of a party, didn't I? There were a lot of sacrifices made for people to be here, and I want to thank everybody. I know there was people that traveled very far, and I can't tell you what it means that you made it here. I found the love of my life. I don't know how to say it any other way. And right from the get-go, it's funny, we actually met in the Springhouse. Springhouse is the one that catered this, by the way, and Lynette is Lynn's wife. And did they not do a good job? Lynette's right over there. Beautiful woman right here. Just incredible food. Our first date was in the Springhouse. So how fitting that Springhouse catered our wedding, is it not? But I got to tell you real quick that of course, when I met her, she was beautiful. But she would not stop talking. And,
I tried to warn you.
Well, it worked, but she talked 100 miles an hour, and it's funny, but after we said goodbye, I sitting in my truck, and I said, man, I should have kissed her goodbye. And so I texted her, and I said, I should have kissed you goodbye before you left. And she goes, well, I'm still sitting here, come on. And I did. I can stay up here a long time, trust me. But there was someone in the restaurant, and that said, as we were leaving after we had our first date and had lunch, that he said that, wow, you guys look like what a perfect couple. And of course, we told him it was our first date. He didn't believe us, but yeah. So, and that's not the only time that we've heard that. So, fast forward just a little bit, and of course, I wanted Sarkana to meet some of my friends, and so we took her to the beach and had a beach party at a beach house. And Pete and Tina were there, and some good friends of mine that flew in from Oregon, and Sarkana got to meet some of my friends. And after the first night they met Sarkana, they're like, whoa, this girl, she got some spice. And she entertained them the whole night. The next day, Pete says to me, Pete right here, a good friend of mine, he says to me, he's drinking coffee, it's early in the morning, we're sitting on the deck having coffee together, and he says, I think you've met your match. And he was right, I met my perfect match. But it is, I just can't say enough. And of course, getting the kids together. Xander, I must say, I got to tell the story. Xander did not care for me when he met me. At all. But honestly, I had respect for him because he was protective of his mother, and I can relate with that because I'm very protective of my mother, and I would have been no different. So, Xander, you never change. You always be protective of your mother. It's a good thing. But I want to thank again, and I'll tell you one last thing, and I'm going to be done. I know I'll stay up here too long. But what really, really touched me was Billy and Debbie, how they extended their home to me, and more importantly, my children. Right from the get-go, they took me in and my children in like their own. And I'm telling you, that was genuine. I could tell. And Billy's family on both sides, Mayo and Billy's side of the family, of course, Debbie's side of the family, they were all that way. We had a Thanksgiving dinner. That was at Debbie's house, I believe. And a Christmas dinner at Aunt Nan's house, right? Or no, it was the other way around. And then Mayo had a Christmas dinner. Yeah, lots of families. Yes. But they had gifts, they had love, they had hugs for my kids, like they were their own. And I've been away so long from California, where I grew up, my family, I've honestly forgotten what it was like to be around my family again. To have that back in my life, I just can't say enough about it. And I want to thank you, everyone, for that. All the family. So we love you all. Thank you for being here, and have a good time.
I need about 20 minutes. I just want to thank everyone for being here. And again, like Brent said, I traveled and I had to play my way around a couple people. But I'm over there. The wedding day. But we're just truly blessed by all the family and friends, everyone we have, and excited to continue to, grow and be around family more and not grow our family. And maybe more parties like this and stuff over there and be happy and enjoy life. But thank you guys for being here. We love you all.
All right, we're actually going to go ahead and invite the bride and groom. That's right, to do a 180. It is time for the traditional cutting of the cake.
So, am I on? Yeah. What I'm trying to do in this layer is two things. All soft edges, and number two, translucent. That is, we can see through it. Not transparent, but not opaque. Translucent. And it's sort of a new stage I'm playing around with. Now, one thing I know right away is it makes my paintings look somewhat more like everybody else's paintings. which gives me pause. But again, I feel like the key issue is translucence. If I get too opaque and lose the energy that's underneath, I won't like it. Okay, the next layer that I'm going to do the pencils on top of this. Let me do just a little bit, and then I will start with bride and groom. I'm about 3/4 done.
Well, the toast has been made, dinner's been served, and the cake has been cut. It is, of course, the best of the bride and groom for everybody to dance and have fun and have a good time. So I need people up on the dance floor right now.
I'm loving it, brother. I'm loving it. That catches her expression totally too. That face go. Yeah, good.
I lost you a while ago. You probably can't hear me now. I'm doing pencils, and I'll turn you around just for a minute. Okay, that's enough. I'll bring you back in a while.